Hey girl, hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Aisha Amina. I'm going to be sharing with you my clearance shopping tips. There are three main tips to clearance shopping that I decided I want to share with you guys. I can't tell if you can see behind me or not, but oh, there goes one over there. But I just moved into a new house, yay, and very blessed. So I just found like a very good spot in here with like awesome lighting, like orgasmic lighting. I don't think that I've had this much good natural light in any other place that I've lived. I have three tips that will help you with your clearance shopping. I am a big clearance shopper. It started in college, and like most college students know, I mean, you're basically poor. You don't have the time. If you're going full-time, you don't have the time to work, and if you are working, it's not much. It's just to get you, you know, the basic things that you need. So I have to say that it started there, where I just had to be frugal, and it's been some time since I've started college and since I finished, and it kind of just stayed with me. Now I have to share, let me share with you that 99% of the things that I'm wearing is clearance. This hat, I just got it like 2 days ago. This necklace, this shirt, except for my H&M pants, my boots, clearance, everything is clearance. My belt is even clearance. If I could think about what bra I have on, I bet that is clearance. My underwear are clearance. I just bought those the other day. When I say I'm big on clearance, like 90% of this stuff, maybe 80, since I started venturing in other places, is clearance. Okay, girl. It's college and getting older and having a full-time job, I've kind of decided to slowly creep away from the frugal shopping. Not to say that I will never look at a clearance rack, but I just I'm starting to believe in quality over quantity, where it was the reverse. Like, I'd rather have 20 pair of shoes for the same price of the one. So that's a little bit of my clearance history. So I have bought box springs on clearance. I've bought things for the kitchen, my comforter set, towels, not necessarily food. Of course, clothes, from underclothes to shoes to pants to shirts to wallets to purses, to dishes. Like, I just bought, I should grab my phone. I just bought, let me pull it up, a plate set on clearance from Target. And Target is what I'm going to use as an example, because that is where I shop at, like, absolutely the most. I had to pull up the email confirmation that I got from Target. So like I said, we just moved. Many of you may know, and if you're new to my channel, definitely go check out our journey of our moving experience. So we just moved, and my husband hates the plates that we have because they really have like this funky, like, architect, they have like this funky shape to them. They're square, the bowls aren't really like bowls, or not deep dishes, and he hates them. So he asked me to look into buying another set. So I was shopping at Target like I usually do, and I came across this awesome deal. I have to show you just in case you don't believe me. Here is the plate set. Here is the price. Can you see it? Okay, now I know there's a glare, but you can see what I bought it for. I bought it for $20, and you see that regular price? That regular price is $70. Anyway, it was a steal. I loved it. I got it, and this is what I do. If I can do this for a living, I probably would. And if you know anything about it, girl, you better let me know. So the three tips that I have for you. Number one, let's go ahead and just finally get started, right? So number one is to shop off season. If you're a mother, you know about this. If you are a child, then you probably have a mother that have done this. What I mean by that off season is buy your summer clothes in the winter time and your winter clothes in the summertime. Simple, right? Now, I couldn't tell you exactly when they start to bring things out. I know like in August, sometimes you'll start to see some new winter clothes coming out, and then summer clothes like come out in like January. January, you start to see bathing suits and stuff. So at that time, that transition after the new year, and then right before school starts, that is when you need to go in there and try to get your off-season thing. So those are things that you probably grew up with, you probably heard of, and just about every store has that. To bring about an understanding of the difference between a sale and clearance, I probably should start the video with this, but I hear a lot of people say sale when they mean clearance, and there is a difference. There is a difference, and it's like a pet peeve of my million pet peeves that I have. I should probably do a video on that. That would take like all day. A sale is temporary. It's usually, if I had to give a guesstimation, the percentage off an item, it could be like 10 to 20% off. It's nothing really major. I mean, you're gonna save like 50 cents off of your detergent or something like that. As opposed to, and again, it's temporary, because that stuff usually lasts, a sale usually lasts for about a week. So with a clearance item, it is meant to clear out of the store, and it's going to be marked, I'm gonna go with Target, anywhere from 30% and above. That is a clearance item. Tip number 2, shop frequently. Now, that sounds weird for those that are trying to be frugal, 1, 2, and some of us is probably already doing that. Okay, girl, stop playing. So what I mean by that, just because you're going shopping doesn't mean you necessarily have to buy anything, hence window shopping. So essentially that's what you're going to be doing. So with Target, so what I do is I go into Target frequently. Now, I'm not as bad as I used to be. I used to be like really bad. I see a Target, I could be anywhere, I have to go in it. Especially like new areas I've never been in before. I want to go in there. Because believe it or not, every Target is different with what they have on clearance. So, I'm going to explain that. Let me share an experience that I've had. I bought a pink pair of heels from Target A. They were on clearance, and they were too small. So I took it to Target B, and in Target B, it wasn't on clearance at all. It was regular price. So I took it from one store it was on clearance to another one where it wasn't. And all I was doing is exchanging the sizes. So I was able to get that done. And that's when I think the first time that I learned that each Target is different. In Target, they have increments of clearance. They have 30%, they have 50%, they have 70%. I think maybe I've seen 80%. Very rare. That's like the Loch Ness Monster, okay? I've timed myself where it takes me like 5 to 7 minutes to go in, check the racks, and then come out. And what I mean by that is, I park my car, I go inside, I know what racks I want to hit, whether it's the accessories or the clothes, and that's usually it, and then I might go down the houseware section. 7 minutes. And that is if, of course, I don't see anything that, you know, I want. And the reason for this is because you never know when they're going to mark down things. Now, I've learned, and I asked some questions. I think that in the beginning of the week, maybe about Tuesday, Wednesday, is when they do their markdowns. So that's why you don't know when it's going to be. That's why you have to go in there frequently. So let me give you, the best way I can explain this is to tell you what I do. So I'm going into the store. I see this vest on clearance. Sidebar, I'm not buying anything for the most part unless I really like it that is at 30%. It has to be at 50% for me to buy. So there's this vest that I see. I'm like, I like it, but not that much. I think I'll wait for it to go down to 50%, and then I think I'm gonna really like it and buy it at that point, okay? So at Target A, it is only 30% off. At Target B, it's 50% off, the same vests. Now at Target A, it could be 30% off. Target B, they don't even have the item. So I'm gonna wait for the vest to go to increase in percentage off or go down in price from 30 to 50% off. Boom, I'm getting it. Just because it says 30%, I would not suggest that you bypass it, because sometimes you have items that are 50% under a 30% rack, like this hat. Let me tell the story behind this hat. I've been eyeballing these hats. I love, this is not quite a floppy hat, but I love hats with the big brims on it. And they were $20. I'm like, I don't think I really feel like paying $20 for this hat. I don't like it that much. Now, if they brought the price down, it usually changes my heart, okay? It's $20 regular price. I'm like, okay, I wait. These are so dope. I didn't think that they would make it to clearance, but they did. And one of the stores, I think that they were at 50%. And 50%, like I said, is when I would go in and buy it. But I'm buying things for my home, and I'm like, I could do without. I'm not truly in love with it that I have to get it. And it was at like $10 and some change or something like that. So I bypassed it. Went to another Target store, and guess what? It was under a 30% sign, and the hat is 70% off. It was like $6, yo. So now I'm wearing it. You think I'm playing? In fact, I need to go get the tag so I can school you on some Target clearance. This isn't supposed to be about Target, it's about clearance in general, but I'm gonna have to, I'll be right back. Okay, so you know this is a Target brand. If you shop at Target, you know. And here is their clearance price. Like, I see these red tags in the store, I'm like, whew, what? Who? What? Wait, what? I'm in there. Catch my eye like money, girl. All right, so here is the tag. You can see it says was $19.99, now $5.98, and right there in that top corner is a 70. That is the percentage off. So that's how you know where it's at. So if it says 30, you know that it's going to go down a little bit more. If it says 50, you know that it can still go down in price a little bit more, but 50% you might want to pick it up. Tip number 3, online shopping. Who doesn't shop online? Now, I used to be one of those people. I'm not really big with shopping online, because unless I'm familiar with the store and how the clothes or shoes fit. So I'm just going to, I'm gonna dip into other areas aside from Target, then I'm gonna come back to Target. So starting with Forever 21. I'm not big on Forever 21 anymore like I used to, but they have really good sales. So I would suggest that you sign up for the newsletter, and they will let you know when they have deals going on. A lot of the time they just be spamming the hell out of you. So I'm like, I can't have you. H&M is another one. I love to shop their clearance, and it's usually better online. Now that's gonna bring me back to Target, which is that Forever 21, H&M, Target, any of these stores, Nordstrom is another one. The plate set that I showed you, those aren't in the store. I've been in a few Targets in the past week, and I have not seen them in the store. And then most certainly, if they are in the store, they're not on clearance. Check online. Shop online. Shop the clearance online. Like, you will find so many better things online than in a store. So Target had those plate sets online but not in a store, and sometimes it will be in a store on clearance but not on clearance online, or it would be like 70% off in the store but 30% off online. So you have to check back and forth. Okay, so those are my 3 tips coming from the clearance queen herself. Okay, now I'm too lazy to be couponing. I ain't got time for all that, but I will do some clearance shopping, girl, and I know. So you could thank me now, and do share with me. Follow me on one of my social media platforms that is listed down below, and let me know what you find, especially if I helped you find it. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping through, trying to, you know, build your closet up on just a few dollars. Okay, stack your paper and keep that stack thick, and shop them clearance racks. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Walk straight to that clearance rack, girl. I know I do. Thank you for sticking with me, and I hope that you see me again. Until you do see me again, peace. What? Huh? And by that third, huh? I just like, oh, okay. And they could have said, you know, give me all your money. She said, you're very pretty. I said, thank you. And you would never be able to tell. What? Clearance, 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 clearance.